Fit again, and hello, it's Fo, and welcome back to Ted Minko's Collection Adventure! We're going to pick up where we left off from last time. We were trying to get Costy to learn some useful magical spells, like Repeal and things like that. We can't seem to find them in the list. Gonna open them up, hover over them all, look through all the tomes, find out what we've got. But alas, we don't have Repeal, which I think is the most useful thing that Ted would be giving up if he was to fully embrace the vampire lifestyle. Stay the Dead. We've got some ghosts coming past, but I don't recognise any of them. Gonna switch up to Master Chef. Gonna try and make some fantastic food. Can't have a gold event for a dinner party when it's a public holiday. Day of the Dead is getting in the way. So we'll head over to Batuu, try and do some more of these first order missions. See how we get on. Do want to fully rank up so we can go exploring. And hopefully get some more collectibles that we don't have. It's just a few things now, 2 or 3 items that we need. Whether it be crystals or saber hilts. Just gotta push on through. We're making sure we're choosing the missions that have the bonus rewards, but yeah, they all seem to be duplicates. I think we're only going to get the missing collectibles from specific rank ups or from completing certain chains of things. Same missions. Do flying off. It's a shame it doesn't count as exploring for the aspiration, but never mind. It's the easiest thing to do repetitively. Yeah, just going around in a cycle, getting it done, grinding it out. Around so long, people's spirits are fading away. Should probably go back home at some point. Next time we level up. Make sure everyone else is okay. Make sure the vampire wife is fed. Yeah, I don't know what would happen if our thirst bar would go out completely. Tried to think. Got that far as a vampire character. So Ted keeps doing the first order missions, so he gets the next rank up. We get a hilt, but of course it's a duplicate. A red kyber crystal, yes, we've already got one of those. Not that special. We try to go for the bigger mission that gets us double the reputation. Thinking we might be okay. We might be able to get it done. It was just going to be a little bit more awkward. After going around and asking for information, paying for information, find out the person that we need to try and arrest isn't going to be here now. They only turn up after 9. Go away and do something else and then come back. We'll turn up at the bar at night time. So It's an ideal time to go home, get everything cleaned up, get everyone fed, make sure the garden's not withering away, sort out the bees and Mr. Moo and Whiskas, and yeah, make sure everyone's fine. Thankfully Day of the Dead is over now, so we can have our dinner party. I think we'll get someone else to do the cooking, which sort of goes against the whole point of it being in the chef aspiration. We should be forced to be the one doing the cooking, but never mind. So we'll get everything unlocked so our guests can actually come in. The usual crowd. Get Clement Frost on the go. Good to see he's still with us. Ted gets emotion bomb, of course he does. Get that sorted out with a quirk be gone. Get Mr. Moo fed. Feeding everyone else, but remember Mr. Moo. So we get lucky and get the silver right before the time runs out. If it was our mission to get gold, we wouldn't have managed. Yeah, that conveniently gets us on to the next part. Got to cook some excellent food. Lots of different kinds of excellent food. So yeah, ask him to give it a go. Lock the door. Try and grab a hold of the gate. It's being a hassle for no reason. So we get all that locked up. Make sure we don't have random people come wandering in about. Paparazzi in the garden. He tries for a little bit. He's just stuck. He's not managing to cook at home. I think it might be another one of these things that he's just not allowed to do in his own home. We're gonna have to go somewhere else to go and cook some excellent food. We head over to the park where it all began. Desert Bloom. Yes, we used to sleep on those benches and steal the food from these tables. And now we've come back to very generously pay just a couple of simoleons to make some food. If he ever will. It's not really doing what we're asking him to do. We give up and go back to Batuu. Of course I didn't click through all the menus of people that we could take with us. And so the fam came with us. Thankfully the pets aren't allowed. So by the time we get everyone sent home, he's having fun, having a lightsaber duel. Doing his own thing. Make sure we switch back to the right aspiration. Looking for this criminal. To check their ID to identify them. But again, the things are taking ages to kick in. We're requesting a task, it's just never coming to fruition. Wait so long, this person wanders right past us and off into the night. Which is not much use. Oh well. Pick this person, maybe this person. Check everyone's IDs. So the second person that we ask for ID happens to be the right person. So we'll get that done. I think it'd be easy enough that we win the fight. We take him through the doors and he gets arrested. But we lost the fight and we get KO'd. And the guy tries to do a runner. Decided to check his ID again. But apparently the ID checks out the second time and he's not the criminal. Very strange, I don't know what they're on about. So he's a little dazed from losing the fight, but never mind. Can go back to simpler missions now. Just do a bunch more patrols. Let's get this final level of the First Order done. Got a reputation all the way. Got a black kyber crystal. Probably one of the things that we're missing. So just a couple more. We'll be able to leave Batuu behind us. Yeah, I'm not sure how we get the last couple. So we get to go exploring in the ship, but there's a cooldown that we can't just keep spamming it and get it done. So we come back home for a while, tend to everything. Ripley and Costanza have fallen out. They're not enemies for some reason. Just everything cleaned up, the dust bunnies. Just trying to impress the boss. Trying to make some good decisions for them. Yeah, it's strange, little Costy's all grown up now. He's just still going to school. We come back to the park so we can cook some excellent food for the masses. Kill some time while we're waiting to be allowed to go exploring in the ship again. Yep, we're getting there. Just got to find other things to do in between. Opportunities to go exploring again. Doesn't specify how long the cooldown is. Yeah, you have to wait some amount of time. Try requesting a lightsaber challenge in case we're gonna get one of the missing collectibles this way. We just seem to get space bucks. Try and buy some extra hilts in the workshop because we've already got all the crystals now. I'm sure we've got all them as well. They're all just duplicates. Yeah, we'll go through and sell off our duplicate things. Plan to have a purple lightsaber at some point, but I don't think we're going to need it. By the time I get the missing few things, we won't be back to be using the lightsaber anyway. Might get some of the lightsaber display cases. That's going to be the best way to display them rather than just leaving them on shelves and things. Certainly shouldn't hurt the bank balance. Do have sufficient supply of space bucks. So again, come back home, make sure everyone's fed, their needs are taken care of. Back on to being the master chef. Get back into being a mixologist. Just need to get promoted up. Counts as still being in the culinary career, even though you're in the mixologist branch. Gonna work on the ladies' skills as well to try and get them promoted up in their jobs. Seem to have sort of hit a ceiling. Nobody's been promoted in a while. So yeah, trying to get them satisfaction points. Trying to get a few milestones done in their aspirations. Trying to get their skills up to help them with their promotions. Trying to make good decisions when we get these pop-ups. You've got to follow your heart. Can't be a sellout. Gotta disagree. Yeah, we disagreed before. We know it doesn't count to anything. It's neither positive nor negative. You don't want to choose the other option and then find out it was terribly awful. You got a pop-up saying you've betrayed your values. You're getting demoted. So yeah, back and forth, exploring in the ship, finding something to do for several hours. At least now we can go to work. Get to do it under what conditions? Free money is still good. May have millions, but free money is always good. Yeah, Caleb appears. Seems like the front gate didn't actually lock properly. People are just wandering in. At least they're not coming all the way into the house. But Caleb must be eternally welcome. We're speaking to him, then he just goes wandering in. So I clean up the dust bunnies and pop out the things from the inventory. Got this sort of ceiling rack of pans. Seems pretty cool. I'm worried you wouldn't be able to get into the cupboards. So realign them as well. Give it a mini makeover for the kitchen. And of course, Ted goes out just once and gets promoted, and that's him done with that job. One shift. The one shift wonder. But not even in a bad way. He's just too good for every job and he just gets promoted. Rather than getting fired every time. So Costanza works on her photography. All the easels seem to be full of other people's works. So we'll try and get them finished before we get back on the painting. Yeah, we'll try and get this locked properly again. Just don't have people wandering on the lot. Head back to explore and remember to switch to the right aspiration. So it's new skill day, and we want to get their skills up. So I'm actually going to choose this option. Tell them what to do when we're not in control of them. Sometimes it will switch to build skill, and I'm changing it back to look after yourself. But in this instance, yeah, we try it the other way around, since it's new skill day. Yeah, when we come back, we don't get any notifications that the skills went up while we were gone, so don't know if it actually worked or if it's any good. So on our way back, we switch up to the Eco Innovator one, the same aspiration that Ripley's on. We have to do some recycling. We can't pick up the seed packets that the Heavenly Gnome is leaving us to use them, so pick some random things in the inventory that we've got several of that we're not going to need. We're not going to use. Good way to actually get rid of the earbuds. Do some recycling. Then we want to try and revoke one of these neighbourhood action plans so we can do some voting. Stella's running away. Never mind, she'll be back. So then we go around, try to get all the petitions. Speak to several people. Of course, there's a vampire working in the food stalls. Come out into the sunlight, sign this petition, it won't keep you long. It says we need 5 signatures for our petition, but yeah, we'll just try and get 6 or 7. I'll start distributing the wealth with the potions and the celebi serums, so the rest of the family can use them. Ted really doesn't need them anymore. when his fun goes down, he tends to just take care of himself and start playing with his football, doing his keepy ups, or just singing songs. So he's off exploring again in the ship. We're tidying up his inventory, getting those space bucks that we don't really need. Check in. Yeah, it's just 2 hilts that we need now. So we've managed to get the aspiration done, but not the collection. We'll come back next time and pick up where we left off from. Until then, take it easy. I'll see you all in the next one.